Hey everybody, my name is Deja and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting my second summerween vlog. I didn't expect to split my summerween vlogs this year, but I think with it being 8 days, I just had like a lot of footage for the first 4 days, so I decided to split the vlogs into 2, and I will have part 1 linked up above and down below, and it's also just on my channel if you guys want to go back and see what I read for the first 4 days of summerween. But now we are starting the last 4 days of summerween. It's currently Wednesday, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I am going to Atlanta for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'll probably extend the vlog and just show y'all a little bit of stuff that I do on Sunday in Atlanta. We're leaving that day, but we're going to some bookstores and stuff like that, so I want to be able to show that to y'all as well, which I think is going to be so fun. And I've completed all the prompts for summerween thus far, which is very, very exciting. I'm really happy that I was able to complete all the prompts because I'm also participating in my own readathon for the entire month of July, which is the tarot readathon, so I'll be talking about that through this vlog too. Yesterday we got a new significator for my team for the tarot readathon. They're dropping every Tuesday, which is basically like a weekly team challenge, and you're trying to complete that prompt as well as your own personal prompts. So then I pulled 2 of my own personal cards and was able to match 2 books to my personal pulls as well as the team significator card, and I didn't have to worry about the summerween prompts since I completed all of them. So the one that I started, and I'm a little bit of the way into, about 10%, is As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This one is for the High Priestess, which is read a book that has a mystery element, and then the significator for this week is to read a book that has a character that faces a big decision. And in this, like, Pip faces a lot of big decisions in her life because she is basically investigating murders and really high profile cases in her area. So I know this book is going to have some big decisions, and she's also about to go to college. This is the 3rd book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which is a 5-star series for me so far. I've read the first 2 books and the novella, and I rated all of them 5 stars. And this is the last book, which I have not read yet because I've heard mixed things. Like, some people love it, some people hate it, so I've been nervous to read it. But I'm about 10% of the way in, and I said in the last vlog when I was ending it off that this feels like coming home. Like, I love being in Pip's head, and her as just a narrator is so amazing. I just really love her, and these books are so quick to get through. The chapters are short. This is the longest book, I believe, in the series, so it may take a little bit longer, but the first book I binged in one night, and I really love that this series also has mixed media elements in it. Like, this, it's literally like, how do pathologists determine time of death in a homicide case, and they just have little mixed media elements, which I really enjoy. And in this one, I think we're seeing kind of the repercussions of what Pip has experienced in the first 2 books, and her having PTSD and trauma over that. And I think that's such an amazing exploration, especially for a young adult series. I think a lot of like the series that I have where there's like someone investigating murders, most of them are like cozy mysteries, and they don't really talk about the effects that seeing death and murder and having people chase after you has on the psyche. And so I really appreciate that this series is diving into that in this book. And then the second book, which I have not started yet, that I picked was Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. This is counting for The Emperor, which is read a book with a 1-word title, and this one also counts for the significator because this is about a mom, I think a new mom, and she's starting to turn into a dog, and she has this decision to whether like lean into it or not, this transformation that she's going to. I'm really excited to get to this one because the movie came out, I believe, in December or earlier this year. I've been really wanting to watch that, so I've kind of had this on my tentative TBR all year, so I'm happy to finally get to this one. Earlier in the day, I went to the gym. It is just past 11 o'clock, and so I went to the gym early this morning, and now I have to go edit, and it is technically the work day, but I have a very kind of lighter work week. I've been doing work, but it's more of like stuff at my own pace, so I'm going to go do work and edit some videos at a local boba coffee shop near me, and then I think I'm going to go Halloween decor hunting. Well, we're just going to look. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything, but I'm going to go look and just see what everybody has out. I think I'm just going to go to Michael's though, but we'll see what else is in the area. So I'm really excited to do that. And then I have tarot readathon reading sprints later tonight, so I also need to schedule those before it gets too late. So I'm going to go head off. I don't know how much of this I'll get done because editing, obviously I can't listen to this, but tonight during sprints I'm going to also be doing my nails because if you guys haven't noticed, I'm nailless, and I am going to Cowboy Carter, so I'm doing Cowboy Carter themed nails. So I'll be listening to the audiobook of this while I do my nails on reading sprints later today. y'all know that I'm not a quick girl when it comes to vlog updates, but I'm gonna try and make this one as fast as possible because it is 11:42 and I want to get in bed, okay? But I just got off reading sprints. I was on there for about 5 hours and I made a lot of good progress in As Good as Dead. I am almost 75% of the way in. I am about 330 pages in and I'm loving this one. It completely went a different direction than I would have ever anticipated from a book in the series, but I really like it. I love just being back with Pip. Like, it feels so nostalgic and like I'm coming home, and I cannot believe I literally only have like what, I don't even know, like 100-ish pages left until I'm done with the series. That's crazy. This series is like what got me into thrillers. I can't really talk too much about this book because it is the last book in a series, but we're seeing a lot of characters that we've seen throughout the entire series. Things are connecting back. Like a lot of like series that I feel like are like thriller or mystery, a lot of them are like individual cases per each book. And this series does have like individual things happening in each book, but they all heavily connect back to each other, like in every single way. And I love seeing that. I think Holly Jackson is such a smart writer, and for this being YA book, it is just so phenomenal. And I was listening to the audiobook on sprints while I was doing my nails. Here they are, my Cowboy Carter nails. And as you guys saw earlier, I went to Michael's and TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx did not have really any Halloween decor out. It had like a little bit, but not much. Michael's had a lot more. But one of the people at the store like saw me filming, like I came in recording, and she was like, why do people come in recording like that? And I was like, I just have a YouTube channel. And she's like, well, it's illegal to film people. I'm like, I'm literally not filming anybody. I'm filming the Halloween decor. And she kept yapping to me and I was like very annoyed with her, but it's okay. She was like, I just don't want you to get into any legal trouble. I was like, girl, nobody's getting into no legal trouble. Like, I'm good. I'm fine. Like, I've been doing this for years. I feel like I'm a little high. Hold on. Or the camera's a little high. There we go. I feel like that's better. I have something hidden in my shirt because I got something for my dog and I want to show y'all, but if I have it out, then he's gonna get excited. So let's first start off with the Michael stuff. None of their Halloween stuff was on sale, but the 3 items that I got that y'all will see are like the bigger items. I literally did them all in separate transactions, and there was a 30% off coupon on one item, so I did them all in separate transactions, so I got 30% off basically each item from the coupon. The first thing that I got was this pillow. I like more of like a traditional Halloween. They have like traditional orange black kind of Halloween, and then they have like a pink girly Halloween this year. Not saying that everybody who wants to buy it is girls, but like, you know, it's like pink, girly, feminine, like, and it has like they had a Boo book instead of the Burn book, and they had like Get In, Loser, We're Going, whatever, like Mean Girls references, that kind of stuff. But I don't really like that Halloween, like the pink and black and girly feminine kind of vibes. I like traditional Halloween. And so I saw this pillow and I just had to have it. I don't know what it is. I love like the black and white fringe and the ghosts on it. I just really like this pillow and I wanted to get it, so I did. And this, if y'all were curious, I think was $30. It was quite expensive. Yeah, it's $29.99, but I got it 30% off with the coupon. Then this was a little set. So there was a smaller black one that had spiders. Then there was this one that was orange, obviously, with the bats. And then there was a bigger one that was white with, I think, ghosts. But I really just liked this one. I didn't want to buy all of them. And it does have a light on the inside. Obviously, there's no batteries in it. This was this was $19.99. But again, got it 30% off. I just really liked this pumpkin. I thought it was cute with the bats. And again, giving traditional Halloween. The last bigger item I got was this little coffin tray. I kind of want to try and throw like a Halloween party or something this year. Not like anything crazy. Just like having food and like decor and stuff. I thought this was like a cute little like snack tray, and it's like a little coffin. This was $19.99 as well, but again, got it 30% off with that coupon. I really like that Michael's does mostly self-checkout now, because then I could do the 30% off and nobody is being disturbed, or I don't look ridiculous because nobody's paying attention to me. And then I got this yarn. It's loops and threads, impeccable, in sphagnum, and this is one of the colors I use for my ratings blanket, and this is the one that I use the most. I have the most like books that are this rating that are green, and then also this one is a little bit of a smaller skein. It's only 285 yards of yarn. Some of the other skeins that I have are bigger for the ratings blanket, so I just picked up another one of these just, you know, in case I ever need it. And then I also got this cup. This was, or I think this was also $4.99, I want to say, or $3.99. And then I got this Ashland stainless steel insulated tumbler. I mostly use right now the Simply Modern tumblers, but I feel like they leak so much, and this one was just so cute, and I feel like it would be leak proof. And I just really liked the ghost with the orange. I have a lot of like Simply Modern Halloween cups. I think I have like two or three, but I just saw this one, I had to have it. It was only $10. Or it was $15.99, but it was on sale for $10. I know that all of the like insulated cups like this were on sale. So that's what I got from Michael's. From TJ Maxx, I got this. She has like a little scratch on her, but it's okay. It's just like this little ghost that's reading a book. I felt like this was very like iconic, and she's wearing a witch hat and boots, and I just feel like it also kind of reminded me of my tattoo. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's a ghost reading a book, and so I was like, kind of have to have her. And then the thing I got for my dog is right here. It is a little ghost squeaker toy. This was $10, by the way, and then this was, I believe, $5.99, and it does squeak. I'll squeak it for y'all, but it will make him go crazy. I don't know if y'all heard him, but he got up. But I wanted him to be able to celebrate Summerween too, so I got that for him. There you go, buddy. And then the last two things I got are not spooky related, but I got two syrups. I got Torani salted caramel and Monin, I never know how to say this, cookie butter. I love cookie butter flavored things, but I also love caramel. So I got these, and this one was $7.49 and this one was $7.99. And the actual last thing I got was the Ghirardelli white chocolate caramel squares. I love like the Lindt truffles that are white chocolate, but I never seen white chocolate with caramel, which sounds so good. I love white chocolate, I love caramel, so I had to get these. But that's my little haul from the day. I also ended up going to Walgreens because it's my boyfriend and I's anniversary tomorrow. He does work night shifts. We're not really doing anything because he needs to sleep during the day, obviously, so he can like be rested for work because his job is dangerous. So we're not really doing anything because at night he'll be at work. During the day he'll mostly be sleeping, but I just got him some stuff and like a little card and everything like that. But that's it. I'm really loving my book. I'm probably gonna get in bed and finish it because I'm really liking it. I didn't expect to finish the book that fast, honestly, but tomorrow hopefully we'll start a new book. It is Thursday now, and I haven't talked to y'all all day because it is my boyfriend and I's anniversary. I'm literally in my bonnet still. I don't normally vlog in my bonnet, but that's what we're doing today. So my boyfriend and I, even though he had work tonight, we kind of just like spent the day together here, chilled, while I also had work. So I was like working and hanging out with him and everything like that. So I didn't really want to vlog, but it is now 8:30, so we left for work like 3 hours ago, but I wanted to walk on my walking pad, get some steps, and I started editing a video. I also started packing for my trip, and I just remembered some stuff that I forgot that was critical, so good thing I remembered. And I also finished up As Good as Dead. I didn't finish it up last night because as soon as I got in bed I passed out, but I finished this up today and I was really loving it. But the end, I feel like for this being the end of a series, it kind of didn't give us enough resolution or enough conclusion for me personally, especially with this being a YA series. I feel like in YA, like it's just known that like things kind of wrap up in a nice neat bow, and I feel like this didn't. Like it kind of hinted at stuff getting resolved, but I wanted to see more resolution. I love these characters so much, and I feel like a lot of this book was them in a lot of pain, and this book was very different from the first two in the series, but I really personally liked that. I thought that it was a natural projection of the story, but again, I feel like for this being the last book in a series, I could have done with more conclusion because I feel like we didn't really get that. Marking this off, as I said, I already finished all the Summerween prompts, so this was just a fun addition, but I think I'm gonna end up between a 4 and a 4.5. I don't know exactly where I'm landing yet. I think I need to marinate on it a little bit, but around a 4 to a 4.5. So tonight I'm probably gonna start Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder, and this book is pretty short. comparatively, it is like literally 200 pages, and this one is like 450. So I think this one I could potentially fly through tomorrow. My mom and I are going to be driving tomorrow in the car, as you know, but I low-key need to edit this video, and I don't want to edit it tonight, so I'm probably will edit it in the car tomorrow for at least part of the time. But then I would assume it's not going to take me the whole time, because we're probably going to be in the car for 6 to 7 hours. So I'll hopefully finish this up tomorrow before I go to the concert. But I also have something to unbox with y'all. I backed y'all up a bit so we could see this better. I don't think my address is on this side. I finally got the woobles and the spooky ones. I think I'm going to pack one with me to potentially do in the car, but I also need to work on my ratings blanket, which I potentially won't pack. I may not. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to open this with y'all because it is Halloweeny, which I did get their Halloween set last year, which I fully crocheted almost everything except like there were some small little things, and this one has small things too. So there's small little things like a little pumpkin and stuff, and I didn't finish crocheting all that, but I crocheted all like the big regular woobles. And this one is really cool because it comes in a cool box. Let me pull it out. Here she is. I am obsessed. It's the haunted house box, and I bought this in the first week that it launched, so it was like on sale for like $70-$80 less than what it normally is. And I haven't bought woobles since I went on a rampage last year, so I gave myself permission. I was like, you can buy this set because you love Halloween. And yeah, so I haven't bought woobles in like a year, but here is the box once you take off the paper. So it's a little haunted house, and then when you open it up, it has all these little boxes inside. And then I think once you take out these boxes, it creates like, this is one scene, this is another scene, and there's 4 big woobles in here that I know of. Sorry, the TV screen is going, so if it's making me change colors, but I know there's like little scenes in each of the main 4 woobles that are in here, like correspond to a different scene. I wanted to crochet one of these for the summerween, but I think I'm not going to bring this with me. I think I'm going to wait till I come back because it seems like such a fun thing to like pull one every day. And so I don't think I'm going to bring one with me. But I forgot to show y'all, whenever like this says danger or whatever, but you pull it down and there's like more woobles, and I don't know what this is. It's like little cardboard cutout things, but it has here. So there is, what, 13 days, I think. But I'm really excited to do this when I get back. I think it's gonna be so fun. I really wanted to bring one with me, but like the other one that I got for Halloween last year was not like this. Like it was just like a bundle that they sold, but it was just like the wooble kits like put together. But this is more like a Halloween advent calendar type of vibe. Okay, so here's box number 1. It says, welcome brave woobler to a world of eerie stitches and ghostly loops. As you embark on this haunted crochet journey, beware, each box holds a new mystery, a new challenge, and perhaps a few restless spirits. But look closely. Some of these boxes have secrets of their own, transforming into parts of your spooky adventure. Don't toss them away too soon. Keep your hook steady, your yarn untangled, and your courage high. The adventure has just begun. Will you make it to the end? And so, yeah, see, like the box just has like the yarn and stuff in it, but I don't think it comes, oh, it does have the hook. But this is like one of the full woobles I know, but like I don't want to lose anything since they said like hold on to the stuff, so I'm not gonna bring it with me. This is so fun. I love it. I wish it did come out a little bit earlier, so then that way I could have had it at the beginning of summerween, but alas it didn't. But that's okay because I'm still really excited to do it. And yeah, so those are my book and reading plans. I need to go finish packing. I literally forgot all my hair stuff. Don't know how that slipped my mind, because normally when I go on trips I get my hair braided or in a protective style, so I don't bring any hair stuff with me. But I forgot that my hair right now is curly, so I need to bring a whole bunch of stuff with me, and I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in my suitcase, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Do you hear me? Paparazzi catch my fly, my copy fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces. My dad in Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that decor with that Creole, make a Texas Bama. that drops. That's that keep going. That's that never stop. Baby, that's that dick. Love you now. Like a mechanical bull. Walk it, walk it. A good night. No money in school. Horse, look at that horse. Pretty as hell on that trail down in Old Park. Drop it. To the left, to the left. To the top. To the left, to the left. Swing. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box. Baby, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can never lie to you. You are such an incredible, generous audience. Thank you so much. What a blessing. Thank you all. You gotta hold on to these moments. Thank you all. Can we do one more? Don't take the chance because you think you can. Let you go before I go. Here to offend, so sweet and young, chance of prudence, tanto rigor. 16 judges, driving away why still ride fears of waiting, some sunset, holy night, home back road, tears I cried.
So we're in Atlanta. It's Saturday. Yesterday I didn't talk to y'all at all because we were in the car and then we got here at like 4 and the concert was at 7, so I wanted to leave by 6. So I wanted to get there at 6. But she didn't go on until like 8:45 because we had some weather delays that delayed it like half an hour, but she wasn't gonna go on before 8 anyways. So I made it in time. Everything was good. I had to take the MRTA, which is like their version of the subway, and it was terrible. Out of all of like the train, metro, subway things that I've been on, that one was the worst. There was no direction. You didn't know where you were going. It was honestly horrible, but the concert was so good. Beyonce is honestly magical. She's unreal. Like, you could tell that she truly loves her job and has such a passion for artistry and creating music and everything like that. It was just so good. And I made some friends because I was going by myself, but I made some friends that are actually staying in the same like place we're in. We're in like an apartment complex, but a lot of people rent them out as Airbnbs, so they're also staying here, and we were able to like go to the show together and come back from the show together, so that was really nice. So I wasn't alone and getting kidnapped. Yesterday in the car I mostly edited a video, so I didn't get too far into the audiobook. I'm 35% of the way in to the book. I don't want to say the title because my mom doesn't like when I curse and it has a curse word in it, and she's right there. But I like the book so far. It has a lot to do with motherhood, like more than I thought. Like, I knew it was a lot about motherhood and this woman turning into a dog, but I thought it was gonna be more about like the dog elements. But so far it's more about like the motherhood. Like, there's a little like couple things of like her starting to grow a tail and like her starting to have hair on her feet and her being like, that's weird, and she's telling her husband and he's like, no, that's normal. Like, you're literally, you have like a cyst on your back, it's not a tail. And she's like, it's not a cyst, it's a tail. But then it's like a lot about her just being a mother and like her feelings around it, and a lot of like mixed feelings of like things that she likes about it, things that she doesn't like about it, the easy things, the hard things. It's a lot about that, which is interesting to read about. I like books with motherhood in them, even though I don't even know what that's like. So I don't know, it's just interesting to read about. I'm liking it. I'm hoping tomorrow in the car I might be able to read more of it, but I might need to edit this video, so we'll see how far I get into it. I don't really know. Maybe I'll read some of it when we come back because I have it on my Kobo. I was trying to read so much on this trip, but yesterday editing in the car really took priority because I need to get out the videos for y'all. We are about to go to the aquarium. I'm so excited to see the whale sharks. We also got the like tickets or whatever. Our tickets allow us to see the dolphin presentation, and I think it's the sea lion presentation, and then we're gonna try and like go to the Coca-Cola factory I think afterwards, and we'll see. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but I'm really excited for the whale sharks. I think it's gonna be so life-changing to see a creature that big in real life. Like, I'm seeing Beyonce and whale sharks in the same trip, and I feel like that's really iconic. So we are about to head out, and I will talk to y'all whenever we come back. It's 9 p.m. now. We literally left almost 12 hours ago originally. We went to the aquarium. It was amazing. It's the biggest aquarium in the United States, and they literally have 2 whale sharks, which is crazy because only Asian aquariums I think have whale sharks besides the Georgia Aquarium. It was amazing. 10 out of 10. Honestly, 100 out of 10 recommend. Mom, what did you think of the aquarium?
It was the best. I try to visit aquariums and zoo in every state, and this was one of the best, if not the best. I love it.
Yeah, it was so good. And my phone, literally, I don't have a portable charger. Well, I do, but it's like the one that you have to plug up, and I didn't bring it on this trip with me. I forgot it. So my phone, because I was recording so much in the aquarium, literally died. So we came back here and I charged my phone to like 75%. We went and got food at this Mexican place, and it was really good. I liked the food a lot. It's called, what is it called? Tin
Lizzie Cantina.
Tin Lizzie Cantina. I can recommend that restaurant if you're in Atlanta. It's really good. And then we went to
the prices were good.
Yeah, the prices were good too compared to a lot of other places in this area. And then we went to the Coca-Cola factory, which we've gone to before. We haven't been to the Georgia Aquarium before, but we've been to the Coca-Cola factory before, and it was fun. I don't really remember it because I was a child, so it was nice to like re-experience it. And I love a soda. If you guys know anything about me, I love a soda. And I tried all 130 something flavors that they had in the tasting room, and I got so bloated from all of the carbonation. So that was nice. Anyways, I wanted to show y'all what we got at the aquarium and at the Coca-Cola factory. So my mom, she got these little water games for my niece and nephew. She got 2, of course, because there's 2 of them. And it has a little holder on the back, so it's like a little phone, but it's just like a little water thing game where you like press so the rings go on the things. You guys know what I'm talking about. So we got 2 of those. And then she also got this jellyfish lamp for my dad because he loves jellyfish, and the jellyfish like move around in it, so that'll be cool. And then I got this Atlanta hat for my boyfriend. It was at the aquarium, but it just says Atlanta and it's green. And then I got this little stuffy because I love stuffed animals, and the whale shark was so iconic. There was 2 of them and I loved them so much. We sat at the whale shark exhibit. We were at the aquarium for probably like 4 to 5 hours, but we also saw the what was it, the dolphin, what is
Encounter,
it?
not encounter.
It's not we saw the dolphin show
Yeah.
and the sea lion show, and both of them were amazing. And we got this thing called the City Pass, which is $100 per person, and you can go to the aquarium, the Coca-Cola factory, and like the zoo, and then like
a museum that's closed for renovations right now.
yeah, and like I think you can go to like 6 places total, and you have like 9 days to use it. But we only went to those 2 because even just going to those 2 and having the shows and stuff like that made it worth the $100.
Mm-hmm.
But we spent probably an hour of our time at the aquarium in front of just like looking at the whale sharks because they were so magical. And so I wanted to get a little whale shark, and this stuffy, they had a couple, but this one you get to like track a real whale shark and get updates on the shark. So that's why I was like, I want this one. And then I got this little keychain. And then I got this Georgia Aquarium magnet because I'm trying to collect magnets of everywhere I go for the fridge. And then I also got this little coin, and it's weird because I got 2 octopus things because I really like octopus, or octopi I guess, but they didn't have any octopi, so that was kind of disappointing. But they did have octopi merch, so I got the octopi merch. And then at the Coca-Cola factory, I just got 2 small things. So again, I'm trying to collect magnets, and even though I'm a Dr. Pepper girl these days, not a Coke girl, I thought this like vintage looking magnet was cool. And then I saw these pins and I thought these were really cool, so I let my mom pick the one, and the only one I kind of don't want is this plain Coca-Cola one, but I liked all the rest of them. It's a blind box, so I'm going to open it now and we'll see which pin I get. I'm excited. I don't even know. Hold on. How do I... Not her crossing her fingers.
Let me open it.
No, I got it. I think, just based off feel, I think it's the heart one. We'll see. It is the heart one. I like it. See, because it has little like Chinese takeout and a burger and a Coke. And you know what? I love Chinese takeout and I love a burger. So here, you want to see?
Oh, that is cute.
That was honestly one of my favorite ones. Like top 3 of the 6.
That's cute. That's everything that you love in that picture.
I know. I love it. Like a good dark soda, Chinese, and a burger. That's Deja Core. Deja Core. So that's what I got. It is like 9, as I said already. I am like tired, but I'm gonna stay up a little bit. We're not getting up super early tomorrow, I don't think. Like early, but not too early. And because we have to be out here by 11, and then we're gonna go to a couple bookstores tomorrow and stuff like that, and maybe like a thrift store before we leave. But we don't want to leave too late, so I think I'm gonna try to get up at like 9. So I have a few hours. I want to try and finish the book. Obviously, I can't say the title because my mother is here. But I want to try and finish the book. I think on audio, I have less than 2 hours left, even though I'm only a third of the way in because I'm listening on 3 times speed, of course. So I want to try and finish this. But first, before I do this, I need to catch up on Love Island. I have like an episode and a little bit. Because one episode I didn't finish. I was so tired. The night before we left for the trip, I didn't finish the episode and I went to sleep. So I have to finish that episode. And then I have to finish yesterday's episode because I was at the concert. Tonight, there's only the After Sun episode, which I don't care about. But tomorrow's the finale, and I want to make sure that I'm caught up before the finale premieres, or like I want to be able to watch the finale tomorrow night, because if I go on any of my social media, I know I'm going to be spoiled for the winner, and I want to be able to watch the winner for myself. I don't want to be spoiled, so I need to catch up, so that way I can watch the new episode tomorrow, and that way I'm not spoiled. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to try and finish this book so I can finish it up before Summerween ends, because summerween does end today technically. So I'm going to try and finish this one up. I will be starting another vlog on Monday, so if you guys are interested to see what other books I am reading for the tarot readathon, you guys can watch that other vlog that's going to be coming out. So I'm going to start getting ready for bed and trying to like pack up my stuff a little bit while I watch Love Island, and I will see y'all tomorrow when we go to the bookstores. So it is now 2 days after Summerween has ended, but yesterday I wanted to kind of take y'all along to the bookstores with me. I ended up only going to Half Price Books, which we don't have any Half Price Books near me. The closest one is the one we went to in Georgia, like 6 hours away. So I love Half Price Books. I first went there when I went to Texas, so I was happy to like go back because the books are such a good deal, and I found so many amazing books. So I'm gonna do a mini haul for y'all as well. But I didn't end up going to any other bookstores because one, we were low-key tired and wanted to get home, and one of the bookstores that I was most excited to go to, I don't even have the name of it because I don't know where my phone is, but it is a Black-owned bookstore in Atlanta, but they're closed on Sundays, which is the day that we had to go, so we did not end up being able to go to that one. And there was like also a romance bookstore, I think it's called like the Tropes Romance or something, or like the Romance Tropes, and that one I wanted to go to, but I was like, I don't really buy romance like that, so it's fine if we don't go. And as I said, we were tired and wanted to come home. And on the way back from the trip, I know it's technically after Summerween ended because I didn't finish this book on Saturday night for Summerween, but I did finish it yesterday, and that is Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. And this one I'm giving 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it. I thought the talks of motherhood were really amazing, and I really liked the metaphor that was used in this, like being a dog and like all these animalistic things that our character was going through, and that how it relates to motherhood. I thought it was really interesting. And we never get our main character's name in here. Literally, they just call her the mother or Night Bitch. And I thought that was really interesting as well. Obviously, that's kind of like how mothers feel as well. Is like they are mother first before anything else. I just thought this book was really interesting, and it was very weird. I think this is a weird book. It has like a lot of kind of like gruesome, gory scenes with animals specifically. So if that's something that's going to trigger you, then be careful of this one for sure. But it didn't really bother me, especially because she was like turning into a dog. So I was like, dogs would definitely go after other animals. But I do feel like a lot of this was a bit repetitive, and it could have been honestly a novella because this book, it's short for a book. It's like less than 300 pages. Yeah, it's like 250-ish pages, but I feel like honestly this could have even been like 100 pages less, and it could have still gotten its point across because it was a little bit repetitive and a little dry at times. And also I didn't really like the end that much. I feel like it really wasn't as explosive as I wanted it to be. It didn't really deliver in the end on any horror elements. The ending I feel like was just kind of meh. Like I liked some of the elements of it, but it was kind of just underwhelming. Like I feel like I was expecting a lot more of like an explosive ending from this one in particular, so that was a little bit disappointing, but I still did like it, so I'm rating it 3.5 stars, and I cannot wait to watch the movie. Now before we leave, I'm gonna do my Half Price Books book haul. So the first one I got is Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I know I just said that I don't buy romance, but this is one that I've been wanting to read. I feel like most queer romances that are written are men together, even if they're written by women, which is fine. I just want to read more sapphic romances. I think most of the sapphic books that I've read are like horror books or something like that. They're not like actual romances, so I wanted to pick this up, and I've heard good things about this author. Then I got Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies. This is a cozy mystery. The first person I saw talk about this was Kayla from Books and Lala, and I think she really liked it, and I love a cozy mystery, and it is very summery, so hopefully I get to this before the end of the summer. And then I picked up Anatomy, which is like a YA gothic romance, and I've always kind of been interested in this book, and then I heard it was YA and I became a little bit less interested. But even I know Gavin from Gavin Reads It All recently read this and he liked it, so I saw it there and it was only $5.99, so I decided to pick it up. And then I picked up Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I kind of want to read all of her books. We'll see though, because I've loved one of her books. Like it's one of my favorites of all time. And then I have another book I've read from her that is like very close to being a favorite of all time. I really liked it. And then her newest release earlier this year, Beautiful Ugly, I did not like. I also own His and Hers by her, but that's the only unread book I own by her, so I decided to pick up this one because I've heard good things about this one too. And then they did have one other book by her there that I haven't read, but I also really haven't seen people talk about. But I just decided to get one in case like the next 2 books of hers I hate. Like if I hate this one and I hate his and hers, I'm probably just gonna leave it there with Miss Alice Feeney. But I've only disliked one of the 3 that I liked, so I wanted to give her another chance, and I've been interested in this one. I also got a copy of The Butterfly Garden because this is one of my favorite thrillers of all time. It literally just did a video where I talked about my favorite thrillers if you guys are interested in that. This was one that I mentioned in there, but I didn't own a physical copy of, so when I saw it there for $8, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. And then I also picked up The Other Mistress by Shanora Williams. I read The Perfect Ruin by her and I really liked it, and she is a Black author, and I'm always looking for Black authors that write thrillers and horror books, and this is a thriller. She also writes romance, but she also writes thrillers too, and so I decided to pick this one up. I don't even know anything about it. I just knew I saw Shanora Williams and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and grab that. This next book I've been dying to read since it came out last year. I think it came out like fall of last year, and I do have the ALC that I got through Libro FM, so I can listen to it, but I've been wanting to read this so bad, and I've loved one of the other books by this author, so I decided to get the physical copy, and that is Guillotine by Delilah S. Dawson. I love Bloom by this author. It's one of my favorite horror books, and I've been really dying to read this book from her. It's another short novella, and I saw a physical copy and I was like, I have to get it. I've never even seen this in the store before. I also picked up Heartstopper Volume 1. I have read, I think, all of Heartstopper now. I think I finished it off earlier this year or last year. I've never owned any of them, and I saw like the first volume for only $7.50, so I was like, let me go ahead and pick it up so I can just have it on my shelves. Even if I don't buy the rest of the series, I at least want to have the first one to kind of represent the series because this is such a fun, cute series, but I may try to collect all the other ones too. I also got A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall. I want to try out more historical romance, and I've been dying to read something by this author. It's actually a man who writes romance, and sometimes he writes like queer romances, but sometimes he also writes straight romances, and this is the only book of his that I saw at the store, but I really wanted to pick this one up anyways because I'm interested in reading more historical romance. I'm kind of in a little bit of like a Bridgerton mood. My boyfriend's been watching Bridgerton for the first time, and I've been rewatching some of it with him, so I'm kind of in that mood. Then I picked up Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli, and I could have got this as an add-on from Book of the Month. Like I have a Book of the Month subscription, but it would have cost like the same amount, so I was like, I might as well just get it while I'm here. And this is a like romantasy that came out last year, I believe, that was super popular, and it's only a duology, so that makes me really happy because that means that I can finish it like pretty quickly. But I've heard such good things about this one, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and pick it up since it's here. And the last book that I got was another great find, and that is The Quiet Tenant by Clemence McCallan. I think McCallan, and this is a like thriller horror book I've been really dying to read. It's about a serial killer, and we get the perspective of 3 of the women in his life: his 13-year-old daughter, his girlfriend, and then it says like, I think in the synopsis, the victim he has spared, and I think the victim is actually like being held captive still by him, and that's why she's like the quiet tenant, because she's a tenant of their residence but nobody else knows because he's holding her captive. I feel like this one's gonna give me kind of what I wanted more from Notes on Execution. That book also follows the perspective of women in the life of a serial killer who's going to get executed, and so they're a little bit different because this one's like a more active serial killer and he's like already in prison and going to get executed. But that one was just okay for me, and I'm hoping that I enjoyed this one more. So here's all the books that I bought. This is such an awkward angle, but I bought 11 of them, and it was like $110 for these, so not bad at all. That's like $10 per book, which is pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was so fun for me to make because I got to take you along with me on this trip. I love vlogging my trips so I can like look back and see what I did during my trip. And I read 2 really good books. I read As Good as Dead, which I didn't bring the physical copy out here with me, but I give them 4.5 stars. That's what I ended on. I really liked that book so much, and it was a great conclusion. And then obviously I also read Night. I only really read 2 books in like 5 days because I went one day over in this vlog, but that's okay. I went on my trip. I saw Beyonce. I saw Whale Sharks. It was amazing. It was phenomenal. So I'm okay with only reading 2 books. So that's all for today's video. If you participated in Summerween, let me know how your Summerween went. How many books did you read? What did you rate them? What was your favorite? What was your worst? I would love to know down below. And while you're down there, you can also leave me the spider emoji to let me know that you made it to the end, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.
I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, taking your life for the urgent. If you got my number, don't let me, 'cause baby, I'm on how you need.